to Success with Jess, and I have my very good friend here. I'm actually really good friends with your mom too, but I have my very good friend here, Ava Michelle. I'm so excited to have you today.
So excited. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. We were just talking about that. It's been over a year, I think.
It's absolutely insane.
Yes.
So much has happened.
So
much has happened.
Like
in a year.
Yes. I can't. I mean, I literally
so much has happened.
Sat in my backyard and I watched your movie. Ava, can you believe that you were in a movie?
No, not at all. No, it's just like, it feels like a dream. It's just like a really, really long dream that I still kind of forget about it sometimes. Yeah. And then someone would be like, Jody, and yelling it across the street. And I'm like, oh yeah, I do respond to that for some weird reason. So
I want to hear
insane.
All about it because I'm obsessed with it. My sister has a dance studio and her daughter is 12. And I said to her, because they have a TV in their dance studio, I said, what movies do you like to watch while you're waiting for class? And she said, Tall Girl. That's their go-to movie. I love it. And they're little dancers.
The best thing that I ever heard, one of my really good friends from Michigan, she texted me and she was like, Ava, I just want to let you know that all of the schools in Michigan are using Tall Girl to teach kids about bullying.
Oh, that's so
good. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's just, it's like, that's why you make films like that. And, that's when I read the script. I was like, I want to be a part of this, but just making it and really the message coming through and resonating with people is just incredible.
Yes, because being tall is not easy.
It's not.
No,
it's not. Especially, when you don't really choose the paths that, make height your asset either.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people that are into basketball or are into sports, find that early as, this is a good thing about me.
Yeah.
But when you don't really conform to those norms, not saying it's right or wrong, it's just, it makes everything a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of people look at you and you're like, oh my gosh, you're beautiful. How could it be hard? But it is. It's hard.
And you just feel awkward and you stand out and it's very interesting. And I didn't realize how insecure I still was about it until I shot Tall Girl, because Jody, in a way, taught me so many things, and really reading that script and saying that speech and doing those things really helped me as Ava, get over it and realize that it was a good thing.
And that's what I told my family when I was watching it with them. I'm like, it's perfect for you because it's true. It's so true. It's like,
I have so many people who ask me, they're like, so when did they come to you for the movie? And I was like, I wish. I really, really wish. Netflix was like, hey, Ava, you want to be in this movie? And it's like, no, it was crazy. It was
I would love to know about the audition process. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
It was crazy. It was the most stressful time of my life, apart from Dance Moms.
Okay,
but yes.
We'll talk about that later. Okay.
Yeah, so I remember I was literally getting off the exit, and my manager sent me this email, and it was like, Tall Girl, this movie, you're perfect for it, read it. And so I read the description of the movie, and I was like, what is going on? This is a movie about my life. Super weird. So I actually went in on the first day that they had in-person auditions and didn't hear back for 3 months. I was like, definitely didn't get it. Nope, didn't get it. And then I saw this Deadline article of Tall Girl doing a worldwide search for their girl. God. And I was like, nope, okay, moving on. This sucks. And then I just got an email that was like, okay, we want to see you come back in one more time. So I had literally thrown away my sides, and I was like, forget about that. Yeah. And then went back in, and I went in 5 or 6 more times. I went in for 2 castings, 2 director rounds, had producer rounds, 2 chemistry reads. The last one I was there for 6.5 hours. It was a lot. But I also I look back on it, and I'm so happy that they put me through that, because if not, I feel like I wouldn't have deserved it.
You earned it.
Yeah, exactly. And it gave me that confidence going into it of okay, I think I can actually do this.
Yes, because they tested your acting skills.
No, exactly.
Yes.
And acting wasn't something that I'd really done before, and I'd gotten pinned on some things and almost made other things, but a lot of time my height came into, play of their decision. And so just that being an asset and actually saying my real height in a slate, actually saying 6'1", 6'2", stretching it just a little bit. I was like, whoa, I'm rounding up. What is this? This is the weirdest thing ever.
It's incredible.
It was really cool to be a part of just the whole process.
So how did you find out you got the role?
Ooh, this is actually funny. My mom's going to laugh.
I love this. Okay.
I was in dance class.
Stop.
I literally just got out of dance dance. I'm like in my tights and my leotard in the hallway.
Where were you taking a class at?
I was at Edge.
Okay.
So, and I go there all the time.
Yeah.
So like all the people around me know me. And so I get this call from my manager, and of course, like my heart drops. I'm like, okay, this is the call. I know it is.
Okay.
Or I'm like, they're going to have me come in again because that's what it's been every single time. So I get this call, and she's like, Ava, I have the casting directors on here. And I was like,
I'm getting a chill right now, by the way.
What's going on?
Okay.
And they were like, we just want to let you know that, you know, we searched so many people, and you're our Jody, you're our tall girl. And I was like, oh my God. So I just broke down, and I think I said thank you like 100 times. I just kept saying, oh wow, oh my God, really? Thank you. Really? Are you sure? Really? Thank you. And then I cut them off, which I probably shouldn't have. And I was like, wait, my mom's not here. Like, she's not here. Can I go call my mom?
Yes.
So, but I was very hysterical, bawling, and everybody around me was like, Ava, are you okay? Are you good? Did you? No. And I couldn't tell anyone either.
Oh God, you couldn't tell anyone?
It was a weird thing of like, no, I'm fine. It's actually good. I'm just bawling my eyes out, but I'm fine.
Best worst thing about Hollywood. Yes,
honestly.
it's so hard. Yes.
And so my mom was getting her hair done like down the street. Of course, the one time we're not together. Yeah. And so I called her, and I was like, Mom, I got it. And she was like, what? Are you okay? I was like, that was a weird response. Yeah, I'm good. I got it. And she's like, oh, I thought you said you got hit. She thought I got hit by a car. Oh my God. She thought I got hit by a car. She got hit. Yeah, you got hit. Okay. She was like, I thought that you walked out of the dance studio, maybe like got hit while you were walking to me. And I was like, no, I got the part. And then because she got it.
Honestly, getting hit is more likely than getting a part in Hollywood. Yes. It's
honestly,
hard.
You're like, you got struck by lightning,
yes,
right?
you did. Okay, I believe that.
Got
yes.
it. Okay.
No, I actually got the part in a major film. Like,
yeah, no,
it's
it was
so good.
Such a surreal moment. I remember that entire day. I was just like, I don't even know what's going on. And then just flying out and being on set for the first time. And then when they were telling me who they casted, I was like, it was a really like a dream.
Were you nervous to work with Sabrina Carpenter, or were you excited?
Oh my God, I was so nervous. Yeah. How I found out too was I was in a fitting for my suit, which we had like so many fittings.
The blue
for that
suit?
Blue suit
Okay,
at the end.
okay.
And my stylist was like, yeah, I think they just casted your sister. And I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, she's some like pop star or something. And I was like, oh, interesting. And she's like, Sabrina. And I was like, Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah, I think that's it. I was like, wow, okay. And then she walked out. My mom and I had this moment. I was like, Sabrina Carpenter. Wow. Okay. But then I met her, and she's just like the most amazing, humble, funny. Like, she just ran up to me and gave me a big hug. And we had all of our scenes were the first scenes I filmed in the
Okay, so that's how you filmed it. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So
did she like take you under her wing and help you?
She really did.
Good,
yeah, it was amazing. I mean, you could see she's just so comfortable on set. So like her energy just helped me kind of just relax and sit in it and just listen to her. And she's just incredible, and her comedy is amazing. Which
her sneezing's hilarious.
Her sneezing, I know. Well, it was funny because every single scene was different. It'd be like this really high pitched sneeze or like this really big sneeze, and she's like, "I'm just trying out new things." And I'm like, "Okay, great." It keeps me on my toes, you know.
So good.
Sometimes she'd scream at me, sometimes she wouldn't. So it was really fun.
That's awesome. You had to kiss 3 boys on that show.
Yes, I did.
And you're like a really sweet, like I feel like you're a lot like JoJo. Like you're just really sweet and kind of conservative. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Were those your first kisses?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Were you Like I would be so nervous for you. Like,
oh my God. Well, it's like not only is this your first kiss, which it's like it's not really like it's not real. You know, it's different. But I was like, I don't know. So my mom and I had some conversations.
Okay, good.
Like, I was like, so what am I gonna do? Like I don't really know. And then it's like when you're doing a film, the first scene that I filmed was the one with Griffin. So at the end, so he was the first. Kiss, whatever.
On the little box.
And it's like, I know. And so, you know, we had this conversation with the director and like how you want to do it. And it's like you have these really awkward conversations of like, okay, well, you like hold it like this long so that we can pull back and like just the angles and everything. So it's like kissography.
I was just gonna say it's like choreography.
Yeah. So that made it interesting, but also like got me out of my head a little bit, like not thinking about the actual.
Right, just doing what you're told.
Yeah. But then I think the most mortifying thing was my mom came by me like halfway through the night when we were filming, and she was like, "Yeah, I had to take off my headphones because you can hear it." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "That is the worst." that has ever happened to me. So,
I love that.
yeah, that was great.
Oh my gosh. So okay, and then in the song, in the movie, I think I heard you singing actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
is that you?
It is me singing.
Okay.
Yeah. So Luke and I sing, which was really fun because
I love him, by the way.
I love Luke. Yes. He's the best. But we had so many like practices before at this recording studio, and so we were singing all the time. But like honestly, filming that scene, the piano scene, we had so much fun because Luke sings, and actually he's a way better pianist than I am. So was
that you really playing?
No,
I didn't think so.
No, okay. I really tried. I had just started playing like a couple months before, but Luke like actually teaches piano, so I was like, okay. So the entire day, for like a 12-hour day, we were just sitting there singing covers and playing piano. It was so fun.
So good. Yeah.
So it was cool to like bring those two worlds together too.
Yeah, that's really neat. So when you were on Dance Moms, you did a solo to a song that you had written and recorded.
Oh, geez, I forgot.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
I always thought that was really cool.
A while ago.
It was a song for your grandpa?
Yeah, it was a song about my grandpa. Yeah. He passed away when I was younger, and he was just like a huge part of our family. But I totally forgot about that. Yeah. No, I did. I remember being like, this is weird. Dancing to my voice is kind of strange. I don't know. But actually, I do have a song that's coming out on the 9th, October 9th.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah, can you tell me what it's called?
It's called Island, but Luke and his band and I all wrote it together, so I'm doing music with them now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, everything that started it was doing Stand Tall for the film. So I sing as Jodie in the film, but we also have Stand Tall, which is our song that's in it.
Okay.
And Luke was like, I think we should do this song together, and I came back, and Gus and I, and we all just recorded it and then sent it off to the producers, and they were like, yeah, we love it, we're going to put it in it. So that was a really cool experience to be able to do that. And then we just realized how good we work together, and we just have a lot of fun. So that's coming out.
You made some great friends too.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really lucky because they're just, Angelica, who plays my best friend, is literally like my best friend. So
really? That's so good.
It's crazy.
I just love when people are nice and
know.
Like it works out.
I got really lucky. We're all just really close, and I've honestly gotten so much closer being here, and you know, it's just keeping those relationships and everything.
Yeah, all those friendships. Yeah. How was it filming in New Orleans? Was that fun?
It was so fun.
Really?
It was a lot though, because we were there during Mardi Gras, and I thought that Mardi Gras was like this 1 day week thing, but it's actually like a 3-month thing. Yeah. And we're like, it's still happening. Okay, great. The food, it was great for the first like a month, and then I was like, I kind of want a salad. Like I kind of just want not fried, buttery sauce, even though it's really great. But yeah, it was interesting. Our last day that we filmed was on Mardi Gras. And so I didn't really get to participate much. Not that I really would have.
No.
But the Residence Inn was popping. I have to say. I went to bed, and I was like, wow, I can still hear the Mardi Gras goers coming in, and like they're like, I don't even know. I honestly kept asking people. I'm like, so what is Mardi Gras? And I still don't know.
It's a party, baby.
You know? It's a party. It's a party, exactly. But I was like, what's the history? Like, what's the meaning? You know, like every holiday, like normally, and I think there is something, but I just don't know.
It's tied to like the religious, what's that called? When you Lent. It's like the build up towards Lent. Like, so you get all of your partying, your festivities, all the wild stuff out of the way. I think
that makes sense.
Who would have known?
What's the cake?
The king cake.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We went.
Did you ever get the baby?
Oh my! You know, they said that they had to start taking that out because people were choking on it. So we didn't get to experience that.
Shoot! Choking on a baby.
Yeah, choking on a little baby. They're at the party, and someone's just like,
oh my god! Yeah, I won. Okay.
Death by plastic baby. I don't know. That sounds pretty terrible.
That'd be the worst way to go. I think so. Yes, the worst.
Honestly.
All right. I asked JoJo. I said, if there was one thing you would want to ask Ava about the movie, what would you want to know? And she asked me, she really wants to know what size shoe you wear.
Oh, wow.
That was her question.
That's beautiful. Yes. I've never gotten asked that before.
Really?
Ever in my life.
That's what she wanted to know. So
that was sarcastic.
For all the people that want to know, do you want to share or you don't have to?
God. I feel like I should kind of be mysterious.
Okay.
And, like, keep it not.
It might be like a secret.
I'm totally kidding. It could be kind of cool.
It's part of the storyline.
It is part of the storyline, which honestly I did not think that line was going to go anywhere. It was kind of a line that we just all looked over, and then it became this huge thing, and we're like, it's comedy. I wasn't saying that my life sucked because of my shoes. I was just being a dramatic teenager.
People just want to make a meme.
Right,
That's all.
no, exactly.
That's all they want to do.
But it was pretty hilarious. But I wear a size 10, sometimes 11.
Yeah.
You know, I actually have kind of small feet for my height, which is interesting. Not size 13. My brother wears size 13.
Do you have one brother?
I do. Yeah. I have one brother.
Does he live in LA too?
He does. He lives with us right
Oh,
now.
very awesome.
Yeah,
very
he's
awesome.
amazing. Shout out to you, bro.
And I love the dad in the movie. He's the dad in the Diary of the Wimpy
Steve.
Kids, which are my favorites
He's
too.
incredible.
He was,
he's
you got to work with
incredible.
so many good people.
Him and Angela, and honestly, one of my favorite scenes to film was that dinner scene with us just sitting there eating, because they're so strong in every aspect of acting, of drama and comedy. And comedy is kind of the thing that I've always been more insecure about, of like, I don't really know. And then we have Angela from The Office. I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to sit here and just observe and take it all in. And, you know, they would ad-lib and just go off into another world. And we, honestly, Steve and I at Angela were just like laughing so hard. I was crying at one point because I was laughing so hard.
Yeah.
She's just, they're incredible and just such kind people and really supportive, which was great. But that piano scene is like, that's one of my favorites with Steve.
I'm going to have to rewatch it.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
Yeah.
Any future for Tall Girl, you think?
Future for Tall Girl.
Secrets
I mean,
that lie ahead or anything?
There might be secrets. There might not be secrets.
Okay, yeah.
There is 2020 that's getting in the way of a lot of things.
It's crazy,
So,
right?
Yeah, it is.
It's
But
people just want to work and they
I
cannot
know,
work.
It's very difficult.
Yes,
You know, I was saying it's making an industry that's already so difficult, and making movies is so complex, and adding this into it and these aspects of being safe and testing and all of that just makes everything just so much more complicated.
Crazy. You have to get tested like sometimes twice a day when
I
you're
know.
working.
I'm really scared. I haven't gotten tested yet, and I'm like,
It's not bad. I promise you.
Okay,
it's
'cause
not.
people are like really making a big deal out of it.
I was scared to death, and I
Yeah.
had to get tested the other
Did you
day.
do the nose?
Yes, it was not a big deal. I promise you.
Okay.
It was not. I was like so scared. I just almost backed out and
Thank
sent.
you. No, thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah,
'cause I
you'll
feel
be
like,
fine. Yes.
Okay, so people are just being dramatic.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just dramatic, and it's just
awesome.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like really quick and just like I
Yikes.
promise you, it doesn't hurt. Your eyes don't water. Like it's easy.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like it's more the
It's
before,
the thought.
right?
Yeah,
exactly.
I couldn't sleep the night
I'm
before.
like, someone was like, it feels like it's going into your brain.
It doesn't.
Okay, good.
It
Thank
doesn't.
you
No,
for
yes.
that.
It
Thank
stops like
you.
right like here. Like it's
Oh,
not even
wow.
bad. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I promise. I would do it again in a heartbeat
Okay,
with no,
great.
not even worrying
You're
about
like,
it.
I would gladly have.
Yes,
this
yes. Do it every day so
long-
we can work.
Right?
Like, it's fine.
Exactly.
Yes.
I know. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, I will do anything you guys want me to do
Yes.
just to be able to work.
I just miss it.
No, and as artists, it's just if you're not doing it, it's really, really difficult. You know, we live to do what we love, and we're
Yeah.
so lucky to be able to do that. But when it's ripped away from us and we're sitting in our homes and not able to have that creative outlet,
Yeah.
it's just
It's so
it sucks.
hard.
Yeah.
When I was on set yesterday, everyone was like at tables like really far apart. I had to wear goggles and a shield and a mask, and I was like, forget this. I'm going to the trailer.
Right?
Like
Yeah.
it's like
It's
so
just-
much.
And it's also, you know, so many of my favorite memories are offset and just like
Yes.
goofing around and being in
Yes.
each other's trailers and having that
Yes.
experience. So
talking to the other moms,
right.
like getting to know
Yeah.
people,
and it's even like when you go out now, like I wonder why people are so sad or so angry, but it's like we don't really see people smile anymore.
No,
We
we
can't
don't.
hug people.
Yeah.
We can't, you know, so it's doing so much more than just, you know, a sickness or if you have it, you know,
Yeah.
it's the mental illness and the pressure and, you know, people that are living in not very good environments that are stuck in that and really
Stuck.
don't have an outlet.
Yes.
It's really difficult.
it's really
so
sad. Yeah,
It really is.
it's hard times. Hopefully, my husband keeps saying, "Well, no more in 2 weeks."
I
He's
hope
been
so.
saying this since July.
Okay.
Okay.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We're gonna
Everybody.
know more in 2
So in
weeks.
January.
Yes,
Great.
January
I'm like,
will be good. I promise.
I keep saying that too. I feel like my mom's very positive on that aspect.
Yeah.
She's like, it's okay. Well, here's something.
It's
Something's
gonna
gonna
be okay.
happen. It's gonna.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. Well, I
waiting.
hope there's more Tall Girl. I mean, I am a huge fan. I love it for the kids. I love it
Thank
for
you.
young girls. I love everything about it.
It's so much about what JoJo's about too, which I've always admired so much about her, is just her impact on her followers, and that she really tries to do better. And I think that's, you know,
make the world better.
Yeah, something that we've always had in common, of just that passion of being positive.
Just being nice and being a friend. And
Exactly.
Should we talk about Dance Moms?
Sure. Let's do it. You know,
Please.
I was like, okay, so I do have to say this, because this is the first time that I was like, okay, Jess isn't terrifying. Because I don't know. Because we were kind of competitors always, which put us in an interesting position.
Yeah.
Like, all of us girls were friends, but all the moms and like the other team, I was like, I don't know what to do.
It's scary.
But my favorite memory of Jess, and I don't know if you remember this. So we had a dance that we were doing that almost got disqualified. Do you remember this? And we were backstage.
Yes.
And Jess is like, I don't know. Well, first of all, you were back there because you had scissors to cut JoJo out of the
Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
They wanted me to stand there like waiting to run. And I'm like, I will not do it.
We were all like, why are you back here? You're like, well, if she can only be in there for like 5 minutes or something, and then it runs out of oxygen. I'm like, so now this is a life or death situation.
Totally.
At a dance competition.
Totally.
Interesting.
Yes.
But we were about to get disqualified, and Jess is like, nope, you guys are going on. I'm going to count you on. I'm going to count the whole thing. Okay, you guys ready? 5, 6, 7. And I was like, okay, you're cool. I really like
got you guys.
That was awesome.
Yes.
It
I'm
would
like,
have
they're
been good.
not going to disqualify
They missed out by playing the music. I really would have enjoyed Jess's counting for the entire thing.
on the side of the stage
Would've
for
been
y'all.
great.
Yeah, I think we could do
I
that.
could have given you the lyrics, and you should have just belted it out.
Yeah, what was your number? That was like national. No, that wasn't nationals.
It was waiting room. It was the one with all the chairs. Because they said we didn't get our
Yeah.
props on early enough, but they didn't announce us, so we didn't know.
They were trying to pull a fast
Yeah,
one.
they were.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
We didn't let them though.
Very dramatic. No, we didn't.
No.
It was stressful.
Yeah.
I look back, I'm like,
That's what I say. I'm like, every Saturday I had a headache.
oh my God, I don't know.
Like-
Honestly, I have so much respect for you guys that did it, weekend, like every single week. Even Nia, I talk to her sometimes, and I'm like, girl, I have so much respect for you. The stuff that you've been through, and just
She
working
did
that
a lot
hard
of
every
episodes.
single
Yes.
week, so
How many episodes did you do? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
Because you were on the select team.
We were on, so I
Yes.
was on the select team, but my first episode was in, I think it was the first one in season 3.
Okay.
Because it was when I auditioned for the team, and then I made it because they were replacing Brooke and Paige or something like that. Very
Somebody
dramatic.
was going through the revolving
Very
door.
dramatic. And I was
Yes.
like, oh, I don't want to do that, but okay. So they had 2 people, and we made it, and then they were picking one, of course. So then we had to like battle it out, and then I didn't get on.
Oh
So
my
it was a very interesting thing. And then
Was this on TV?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was stressful.
Yeah.
And it was like, Ava, you don't have your aerial, so you're not going to make it. I was like, oh,
Okay.
great. Yeah, it was stressful.
Yeah.
So that happened, and then I came back and made the select team, and actually made it that time. So
Okay.
that was good.
Okay. Did you like the select team?
I did.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We really did. I talked to a lot of them now.
Do you?
Yeah, Sarah
Good.
and I are really close.
Sarah Reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really close. She's
Her
amazing.
movie's coming out now too. I saw. Yeah.
She shot it like a couple years ago, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Well, finally." It's
I
coming out."
know, right?
I know. She's in college.
Better late than
she's
never. Yeah.
dancing. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, she's awesome. So we've really stayed in touch and just supported each other with everything.
That's
which is good.
nice. That's really
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
So the world may or may not know, but your mom was your dance teacher, right?
Mom was my dance teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, still is, honestly.
Okay.
She'll be, even if I'm taught by somebody else, she's like, Ava, make sure that you do this and this and this and this. And then somehow I understand her,
That's what we do.
her hands language.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And I'm like, okay, great.
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
That feels like another world, too.
And then did she sell her studio to move
No,
out to
we
LA with
actually-
you?
We had to close it. So we moved out, and I think we tried to do like 2 years that we were going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it was just difficult because, you have high standards for yourself and the way that you work.
Yeah.
And it just really wasn't happening. And if we weren't able to give the girls the attention that they needed, then it didn't seem fair. So, we closed it and then officially moved here. So
Isn't that like the biggest leap ever to move to LA?
it was terrifying, but
Yeah.
also so exciting.
Yeah.
We were in like this 1-bedroom tiny apartment, but it was like some
Probably
of the,
paying like $3,000 a month
Right?
for it. Yeah.
oh my God,
It's
when we
crazy.
came here, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
We're gonna do what? Like we literally paid the same amount for our 1-bedroom apartment than our entire house,
Right?
like mortgage.
Yes, that's
in
how it was
Michigan.
for us. Yes. It's so expensive.
It's insane. So
Like-
that was an eye opener. I was
Yeah.
like, wow, okay. But then, you get to do everything you wanted to.
You got to
So
be
it's
here.
like,
If you want to
really
do
have
it, you
to.
got to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I tell people.
No, exactly. It's like you have to commit because there's so many people in this industry that are committing, and if they're here, then it's only fair that you put in the same amount of work, you know? So.
And a lot of things happen fast here.
It does.
You know, like even going to events and networking, like if you're not out here, you're not.
I've met
part of it.
so many people just from, like you said, going places and events and just talking, and it's honestly the people that you really wouldn't expect either, which is really interesting. Yeah. One of the things, you know, it's just like you be kind to every single person that you meet because you never ever know who they are.
Yep.
And that's happened sometimes. They'll be like sweatshirts and sweatpants and the biggest CEO of the biggest companies.
It's
and you're like,
crazy.
oh, right. Cool.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy. So that's one thing that my mom and I have definitely done, just networking out here and meeting people.
Yeah. Do you get stopped by fans a lot for pictures and stuff?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Not JoJo level, but yeah. I mean, when I got honestly one of the best moments of my life, which I'm so thankful for Dance Moms.
Yeah.
I really am. But when somebody was like, "Oh my God, you're that actress, right?" And I was like, "Oh my God,
I have arrived."
and then I Googled myself, and it says actress, and I was like, "Oh my God, this might be the best day of my life."
Yeah.
Just because even when you're acting, you don't really consider yourself an actress until you get something, which I think is so wrong because we are. But just having that and someone recognizing me from something that I was just so proud of, and just such an amazing moment, you know?
Yeah.
But it's been some interesting things because I thought that Tall Girl was just going to have, you know, this young teen audience. And I've had so many people of all ages, you know, just coming up to me and saying that they loved it and that, you know, they related to it, or also just finding out how many tall people were in the world.
Right?
I was like, I actually kind of felt like I was alone before this, but all of the, you know, the DMs that I get of people, it's so funny though. I tell my mom, I have these guys that just like slide into my DMs and they're like, "Hey, so I'm taller than you, so we should date." And I'm like, so, or like, "Hey, I'm 6'4", and that's literally all they say. And I'm like,
they're probably actually not.
I know. I'm like, okay, so I've met a lot of guys who say they're 6'4", and then it's like, you're not 6'4". So it's quite interesting.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I do not.
Okay. I love it. Yeah.
I don't.
So you
We'll
live
see.
in LA with your mom. I
do.
love that you and your mom are close. Like
Yes,
JoJo and I
we're
are.
so
It's
close.
the best. Like
Yeah.
I love it so much. What's your
Right?
favorite thing to do with your mom?
Oh,
Or all your favorite things? You don't have to pick
all
one.
of my favorite things. I love to cook with my mom. That's probably one of my favorite things. My mom and I cook a lot, and she's an incredible cook. And
What do
has
you like
taught
to
me
cook?
Everything. Oh my God, we ate our homemade egg rolls today. They were so good.
Oh my God.
Pasta.
I need that
anything.
recipe.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to cook. We need to have you guys over and
Yeah.
cook. We just make everything, and I'm actually really excited for the holidays because we're gonna cook a lot. But
Are you going to have people over for the holidays?
we are actually, my cousins are coming out. My aunt and entire family is coming out to spend Thanksgiving with us.
Good. Where do they
I'm
live?
so excited. They live in Michigan.
And they're coming here.
yeah,
Very
and some
good.
of them, it's their first flight ever.
Oh my gosh,
so
that's the
I'm like,
best.
I'm so excited.
So they've never seen the ocean?
No,
or,
well, they have. They've just driven to Florida.
Oh, okay.
Like Florida, but they've never been to California.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for them to.
Oh, you're going to have to show them
come
lots
here.
of stuff. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's open.
No,
and
exactly.
you can go.
I'm
Like,
hopefully,
yes.
but at least the beaches will be.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
There's certain things we can do, but I'm just so excited to have family out here.
So cooking is going to be your favorite thing to do with your
Cooking.
mom?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I love every moment we have together. I mean, I think the Tall Girl journey was just a really amazing thing for us to do together. I would come home from set and we'd have conversations at like 3 a.m. just like in our rooms, just talking about everything, because as weird as it is, like she was with me the entire time, but it was the least I ever saw her just because I was constantly on set. So, you know, it was just having that journey and experiencing that with her was really special with everything that we've gone through. And I mean, you know, you give up a lot and you sacrifice a lot to be in this industry. And when, you know, your dreams kind of come true, it's a surreal thing.
Unreal, right?
Yeah.
To see the billboard, like,
I was like, what is happening? It was insane. I didn't know Netflix was going to do that.
oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
The only hint I had was our representative at Netflix, when we were at the premiere, looked at me and she was like, "Ava, use these next couple weeks because you're not going to be able to walk down the street after that. And I was like, okay, right, yeah, whatever. And she's like, no, Netflix loves this one. Like, this is our baby. This is our baby. And I was like, okay. And
so good.
It was insane.
I love it. I love it when good things happen to good people. It's just, it's the
honestly,
best. It is.
Same to you guys. It really.
Thank you.
But it's just to be in this industry, I think, talent, obviously goes a long way, but just being a good person and being good to work with and just, that goes so much further than anything else. And it has so much more longevity.
It does. And people think you have to be crazy competitive and fight your way to the top. Like, that's not true.
Right.
Like, it's just not true.
No, it's not.
All.
And I do think that dance gave a lot of people that mentality, coming from that world. It was super competitive. And it was like, if you don't get it, then somebody else does. And I think acting has really taught me a lot of just, if you're meant for it, then it'll happen. It's based on so many other things. It's your inner essence and who you are, and you need to be happy for those people. And we truly do support each other, which is a cool thing.
You're happy for each other.
Wait, girls and women can actually support each other. Wow.
Wow, who thought?
Who knew, right? Yeah, so it's very cool.
It is. Throwing it back to Dance Moms.
Okay,
what was your favorite dance on Dance Moms that you did?
Dance on Dance Moms. Ooh.
Do you have any good favorite ones?
That's hard. I think my favorite solo was Hurtful Words. I think, were you guys there for that one?
I feel like I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That was probably my favorite one. My mom and I choreographed that one together, and that was like the first one that we did. That solo I loved. I did love Waiting Room that we did.
Yeah.
On Abby's team, I loved, I don't know. I really liked The Rapture. That was intense.
Yes.
First Ladies, I loved too.
Yes. So were you on Kathy's team too, or no? I'm not the dance mom junkie like my daughter is.
I'm like, I was.
You were
a
Kathy. She goes, Mom, she was on everyone's team.
I literally.
Okay.
I know. I was on everyone's team. And I'm like, I don't really know how that happened. And people probably think I'm quite psychotic.
It's because the producers liked your mom.
Exactly.
Yes.
I know. And I was like, wait, what are we doing? And we'd go into situations and it wouldn't even be what it was. And so we're like, okay, so that's happening. We're already here. So what are we going to do? Like, what else are we going to do? So I was like, I'm here to dance.
Yeah, Kathy's hilarious. My first experience with her, we were walking into a competition, and I had never met her, nothing. And all of a sudden, she went after Jill like a puppy. And I was just like in her face, and like I was like, I'm glad she's going after her, not me right now.
I know.
Because she was relentless.
Yeah, that was a very interesting experience. She has just...
How many weeks were you with her?
She's just laughing so much. Oh, jeez.
Do you see her laptop?
The unsung heroes of Dance Moms. Kathy and Vivienne.
I know, Vivienne
she had
was
the
in our
stickers
dance.
custom made.
Wow. Did you cut them out yourself?
They came, and then I did all the stoning.
Wow. That's just
Show Jeanette your laptop. It's hilarious.
My God. That's why... I know. I feel like I didn't remember that. That was an interesting... Honestly, I have to say the most interesting thing that happened over there was the Build the Wall dance, where we were actually dancing with real bricks.
Oh, God.
And I'm
going to have to YouTube that one.
That was a very interesting, controversial thing that I don't want to get into. But it was very interesting.
Yeah, okay. So then your mom had a team.
Yes.
That was probably the best for you.
Well, that was before. So it was select team, then my mom had a team, and then I was on Kathy's. And then we left Kathy's at the end, and that was my last episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your dramatic exit.
Out, yeah.
I'm done.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
It's like, you never think it's done, though, because you always somehow get just roped back into going again. I'm like, is it really done?
It's never done, Ava.
No,
never.
It's never.
No.
Never.
There's just going to be like a reunion someday. And
Exactly.
You're like, see?
I'm here again.
Yes.
I literally remember my mom was in the reunion for the first time, and I was sitting in a conference room, so bored that I literally wrote out 100 backwards. like 100, 99, 98, 97 on my notepad, because I was just so bored.
You were just waiting
I don't
for
know
your
why.
mom.
I was like, this is a dramatic way to tell my mom I was really bored.
She better give them something good to watch today.
Yeah, I'm like, I better get some good sushi tonight. Okay.
What's your favorite kind of sushi?
Oh, everything. There's a place in Burbank that I just love, but I eat everything. I don't know.
What's the place in Burbank?
It's called Kabasu.
Okay.
It's so good. Do you like sushi?
I do.
Okay, we're gonna go.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
Okay, we're
It's
going.
so good.
Okay.
It's so good.
All right. That's your go-to sushi
It's my
place?
go-to.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going. All right. I love it. I'm excited.
Honestly,
okay.
it's the best. Now it's like we'll be outside.
We'll be sitting on the sidewalk.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Sometimes the interior has a little ambiance, but we're
yes.
not gonna get that.
No,
so,
not in California right now. You get a tent and you get like a chair and a table.
And you're sweating while
yes.
you're eating your sushi.
Yes.
So
you
don't
don't
wear
get
a sports
menu.
bra and leggings to sushi. Maybe a swimsuit. I don't know.
It doesn't even matter. The other night we went to a steakhouse and I had like a hoodie on and Tom's like, "You're wearing that?" I'm like, "We're eating in the parking lot.
Right.
Like it doesn't
Honestly,
matter. Like,
it's another level.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
just I can't. Like yeah,
it's so interesting.
It's hilarious. Like
Yeah.
we go to IHOP because they have a great setup now. Like
Oh.
we judge our restaurants
Exactly.
on their setup.
Who has the biggest thing?
Yes.
Like the tents outside, or who has the biggest parking lots? Because we'll go to places and like our sushi place doesn't really have a lot, and so we'll go and it's like an hour and a half wait.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh,
Yeah.
but there's really good places. Exactly, we do the same thing.
Yeah, like if they have lights, it's
Oh, yeah.
incredible. Yes.
There's this one place that's like tents and plants and lights.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
That's Casa Vega?
Vega.
Yeah.
Have you been?
No.
There. Oh.
Is that a good one?
That's a good one too.
Okay, we're gonna have to go there. I
Guys.
like it when they have lights in their tent. You can,
I know.
Go after dark.
You're like, exactly.
It's like so
With
weird.
your flashlight on your phone,
right?
like,
Trying to eat your food. Yes.
Yeah,
So crazy.
it is.
So pretend it's not COVID and you're
Okay.
18 and you live in LA.
Okay.
What else do you like to do in LA?
What else do I like to do in LA? I mean, this isn't really without COVID. I love to hike. Like I
Really?
love
Yeah?
nature. I love just
Where do you
exploring.
hike at?
I love Malibu hikes. I also
Okay,
love
I've never gone hiking here.
Really?
Either. Yeah.
The Wisdom Tree in like Burbank, Hollywood is really pretty too. You can
Okay.
like see the Hollywood sign and it overlooks downtown LA and everything. It's really
Is it
pretty.
safe?
It is.
It is. Because JoJo always wants to go, but I'm always like, I don't know.
No,
I've
it's
never
safe.
done it. It's safe.
We'll go.
The
Yeah.
Wisdom Tree.
We have a lot to do.
We do. We need a
We
list.
do.
Yes.
So we'll eat Mexican and then we'll go. Oh wait, no. We'll eat sushi.
Okay.
And then we'll go on a hike and then we'll go eat Mexican.
Perfect.
Great.
We can do this.
Sounds awesome.
I love it.
That's
All right.
that's a day.
Yeah.
Everything.
And then we're gonna make your egg rolls.
Oh yes.
Yes,
Great.
okay.
Egg rolls for breakfast.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
We
cool.
got this. Okay. And then we'll have a movie party and we're gonna watch Tall Girl.
Oh geez, that.
And then we'll watch Dance Mom's YouTube
that's
videos.
my exit.
Yeah,
I'm always like
no.
so when people are watching it or even like listening to my music, I'm like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
Really?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. Like,
Why? I want to have like a big party and have like you
Oh
and
my
Luke over and
goodness.
watch Tall Girl. And, like,
I know Luke was over here like a
Yeah.
couple nights ago. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we watched
know.
it. That's when
With
we
him?
watched it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So good. So good. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. And his
Aw.
girlfriend was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So you love to
I miss
hike.
everyone.
Do you like to shop?
I do love to shop.
Where do you like to shop at? Pretending it's
Oh.
COVID
I
and
mean,
you could go anywhere.
I love going to like the Americana and the Grove and stuff here
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because it's like it's an experience.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Where do I like to shop? I'm kind of all over the place.
What are like the cool brands that you like? I always like to hear what like the
Honestly,
young girls like.
I know. I've actually been wearing a lot of Fashion Nova. Where else? I love Free People. I love just your like I can't think of the name of it right now. Wow.
It's all right.
Zara,
Zara, yeah.
Topshop.
Yeah. So like the good old like Grove
Yeah.
and Americana places. Yeah.
It's always when you need to think of it
That you
doesn't
just
come.
can't. No, I totally can relate. Totally.
I also love jeans. I have a lot of pairs of like Revice jeans. Revice are my favorite.
Okay.
They're so good.
I like your
Yeah.
shoes that you have on today.
Oh,
your
thank
Air
you.
Forces.
These are drip
Are they custom?
creations.
Oh, they're drip
Yeah.
creations. They're cute.
I love drip.
They're
They're
really
awesome.
cute. Let's talk about like Fashion Week. Right? Like you
Week.
got to go and walk
I
the
did.
runway and
yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I was modeling a lot before Tall Girl. It was
Uh-huh.
just kind of something that came up, and
yeah.
I was actually signed with Wilhelmina in New York when I was 13 because my mom had modeling connections from her career,
Yeah.
and so I started in that and was doing runway and print and all of that, which was really fun.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
But this past Fashion Week in I guess there's one going on now that's like all virtual, which is like, oh, so sad.
So sad.
It really is. But in February, I actually got to go and attend and went to some really huge shows and just got to experience it in New York and Michael Kors and all of these.
So do they dress you and everything?
They do.
How's that work? Because people don't know. Like,
well,
I wouldn't know. Like,
some of it's different. Like sometimes they'll send you things, or you'll like, they have like a list of things that you pick out, and then they send it to your hotel room, and you just kind of hope it fits, and it normally does. So that's
because you're tall and thin. Yes.
But then sometimes they'll have like their, I don't even know what it's called, like their showrooms that you go to, and you'll try on a bunch of stuff and just see. It's really fun.
Wow.
I love fashion. Yeah. So fun. And New York. I miss New York so much. I was going there a lot for Tall Girl and press and everything.
Okay.
And just the fashion in New York is incredible. Yeah. I love it.
So if you didn't live in LA, would you live in New York?
I feel like in my perfect world, you know, I'd have like an apartment there, like a loft there. Yeah. Because just being, you know, coming from Michigan, I feel like I need a little bit of that suburbia, or not even suburbia, but just like a little bit of a more low-key thing. Yeah. I think in New York it would be a little fast-paced, and which I love, but being there 24/7 might be hard. A little much, but I love that city.
I love to go for like a week.
Yeah,
and then come back.
Exactly.
Yes.
And Christmas time is like
it's
so
incredible.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
and it's cold. It
I
doesn't
know,
get cold here.
But the best thing is that you can leave the cold. I'm like being stuck in the cold for like 6 months, because it would snow on Halloween in Michigan.
Really?
And then it would maybe snow on my birthday in April.
Wow.
So
you guys got a lot of snow up there then. Yeah.
And it was freezing, and it kind of gets depressing because you just don't see the sun for a while. So
and just like it's dirty. Like people don't understand like getting in your car and all that.
The
slush,
black ice.
Yeah. Oh, black ice is the worst. Yes. Yeah.
It's not fun.
So black ice.
But sledding is fun. And like the snow sports things that you can like go do for a second, like you said, but leave.
Did you ever have snow days, like no school because of snow?
Yeah. I'm like, do they have hot days here? Like, is there a way? I used to do the whole like flush the ice cubes down the toilet thing. We're gonna have a snow day.
Totally.
I don't know why that's a thing. Because we're gonna just freeze our pipes. But
it's all right.
You know, it's something that we did. Yeah, it was. I remember I would go to bed and I'm like, please.
I just don't want to go to school tomorrow.
I know. But then you don't realize that all of those snow days you have to make up at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Which was lovely, because then it's like, oh, we're not going to summer for another 10 days.
So if you had no school, did you have no dance at night too?
That depends.
Okay.
Sometimes if like the roads got better by that time or whatever, we would.
So you would just gauge it.
A lot of times, I mean, because my mom owned the studio, I would go up there and just dance and goof around.
You were
like,
so dedicated.
It was so funny because the first couple months of quarantine, I was like, this is the first time in my life that I've never been able to just go to a dance studio.
Wow.
Because, you know, Edge in Burbank, this Burbank Dance Academy where I go, everything was closed. And I was like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Because my entire life, it was like, if I don't have anything to do, I'm just going to go like improv and dance.
Yeah,
and
just go take any class.
Exactly. Do anything. And I was like, wow. So
did you take any Zoom classes?
I tried.
I know. It's not the same.
Well, it's not the same. And I kick a lot of things when that happens. Because our house is, it's big. It's big, but it's not like, I can't really do an entire
It's not a
combo.
dance studio.
I'm like leg over the couch, and we're around the lamp, and then through the door, and on the tile, and then the carpet, and then, it was just a lot to try to figure out. So I've actually been taking privates at a couple of places now.
Nice.
So it's just doing that and trying to stay in it.
What's your favorite style of dance?
I'm doing a lot of ballet right now, actually.
Good for
and
you.
I love it. I love technical. I love that, that, what is it called? That's words for it. I promise you.
That's okay. I like how you talk like that, because that's what we do. Yes.
Wow. Foundation.
There
we go.
Yes.
That's it.
It's brilliant. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love that. I do it all the time. Just break into some sort of accent.
That's what we do. And people are like, you're making fun of them. I'm like, no, we're not, because we don't even know what we're doing.
Like, I just want to be them,
yes,
actually.
we do.
Like,
we just love it.
really, truly just want to be.
We just want an accent.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. How cool would that be?
It would be so amazing.
Honestly. I'm like,
yes.
but do you think, so we're getting very off topic,
It's okay.
but do you think, I love that you're still in it. This is great. Do you think that, like, British people look at our accent and are like, oh, it's cool? Or are they just like, they sound terrible?
It sounds so lame.
No.
I think they think we're cool.
Really?
I really do. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I don't think England, but in Australia they do.
Australia?
Yeah, they
I
always
love
say that
Australian
it's cool,
accents.
especially California.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
They're like Valley Girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's just like a
Do you
Valley
live in the
girl.
valley?
I do live in the valley.
Okay. I like the valley.
Yeah, the valley is great. I feel like people hate on the valley. And it's not that bad.
I love it. Yeah.
I know. People are like, oh, you live in the valley. I'm like,
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
ever think you'd be living in LA in the valley?
no, I didn't know what the valley was. I was like, there's LA and there's Hollywood, and now those are the two places that I avoid at all costs because I'm like traffic, dirty, lots of people,
Crowded, yeah.
normally, and it's
Yeah.
just not my thing.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
we go to the beach and we stay in the valley.
Yeah. What's your favorite beach?
My favorite beach. I love Malibu. Honestly,
Nice. That's where JoJo likes to go.
love
Yeah.
Malibu.
Yeah.
It's very natural. Normally, it's not very crowded,
Yeah.
and it's just beautiful. I love the
Yeah.
rocks, and it's also like a straight shot from our house.
Yeah.
so
It's
nice.
easy. Yes.
It's nice
It's
to be
easy.
able to
Yes.
get there. Yeah.
Yes. That's what
Yeah.
So you're driving in LA?
Oh,
Oh.
I am. I actually drove to Malibu. It was like one of my first times. I was driving by myself with my friends, and I was like, okay, and was in the canyon.
I was going to ask you if you were in the canyons.
like a race car driver. I was like, I feel
Insane.
so cool. But
It's like test track.
exactly.
Yes.
So my friends were following me in the back. And I was meeting one of my best friend's boyfriends for the first time, and he gets out of the car and he was like, "You drive really slow." And I was like, "Okay, dude, I just started driving, okay?" And you're like going through it, and
It's
you know
hard.
exactly. And then you have the signs that are like 30, and you're like, "Oh shoot, I better go 30." And then you're like going 25, and then you're
Yeah.
like, "But I'm good. I don't want to fall off the cliff now."
If you look,
So
there's like a cliff
I
that
know,
goes
and there's no
forever.
railing.
No. Yeah.
it's quite terrifying.
It's very terrifying.
But I'm here
yes.
today.
It's fine. You can do
So-
it, but you have to go slow.
Yeah.
That's what I told JoJo. You
Yep.
have to go slow in
Yep.
the
Is
canyon.
JoJo driving too?
No.
Oh, okay.
She may have failed her test.
Oh.
I mean, it
Honestly,
happens.
you know, it's okay.
Uh-huh.
I almost failed. My
Uh-huh.
lady didn't really like
She didn't
me.
like you.
No.
That we had that experience.
Where
yes.
did she take it?
You would have to ask her, but
Okay.
the lady, it was really bad. Yeah.
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 She didn't like me. She wasn't.
So but you
It
passed.
wasn't her day, but I did pass.
You did,
which was
yes,
good.
Yes.
There was a lot of like really random things that happened on my test. Like this semi was turning and like totally came in my lane.
Oh.
And so there was all of these like things that I hadn't really like experienced yet. So I'm
Yeah.
like trying to figure out like how to legally maneuver, you know?
Yeah.
So it was quite
Yeah.
interesting, but I passed.
You passed.
I did.
So do you have a car?
I do.
What do you got?
Yeah, I have a BMW.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that was like my first. It's funny because I was telling my mom, I was like, I never really purchased anything big for myself. Like, I've never bought myself like an expensive bag or like anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then the first thing is a car.
It's a
So I was
car.
like, you know, we make up for it.
Yeah,
but
you
it was
do.
something that I was like really proud of. That
That
I, like,
is
I
awesome.
bought myself my first car.
It's like your
so-
baby.
Yeah, and her name's Jody.
Her name's
so-
Jody. Oh,
Yodi.
yes.
Yodi.
Yodi.
Everybody now.
Oh my
Honestly,
gosh.
yeah.
That's so good.
So she's very cute. I love her.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, so
exciting.
do you drive everywhere now?
Not everywhere. I do still like my mom to drive
Yeah.
me so that I can like sleep or
Yeah.
do something
On your
else.
phone. Yeah.
But I do like to drive. I like having that freedom or not like having to have her drive me
Uh-huh.
everywhere because
Yeah,
I would
it's
always feel
nice.
so
Yeah.
bad sometimes because you know it's like she has to drive me and then pick me up and then wait around or do whatever. So
Yeah.
it's nice to have that.
It's
like,
kind of fun
freedom.
though as a mom because then you get the scoop on what your kids are doing.
No, that's very true.
Yes,
That's
yes.
very true.
Yes.
I know,
Don't
she-
feel too bad.
No,
Okay.
no, she's great. She enjoys it, but I'm
Good.
like, okay, but I can go now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even I'll like go and drive and pick us up coffee in the morning.
Oh,
or like whatever.
nice.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I've had some. Honestly, for the first couple times I drove by myself, all of this weird stuff would happen. So
Oh.
I was like, am I just not supposed to be driving? The first time, like I swear to God, a semi almost blew up right next to me.
Oh,
It was
scary.
like this big puff of smoke that happened. And then I was getting coffee in the morning. And it was when we had a brownout because it was so hot out.
Yeah.
And it was like this electrical like zing that sounded like a Star Wars spaceship had gone by
Wow.
me. And all the birds like flew off the thing and probably got electrocuted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that was kind of scary.
That's really scary.
Yeah, and then I went home to my mom and I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not supposed to drive.
I'm all by myself.
Yeah.
And you can't get anywhere quick here.
No.
Like, if you're in a hurry to get home, it doesn't matter.
Traffic is back.
Yeah.
It went away for a second.
It's definitely back. Yeah. It was
definitely back.
really nice during COVID when there was no traffic.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you can actually get somewhere in like maybe 10 minutes,
Yeah.
which is not a thing normally.
Yeah,
So,
no, you can't go anywhere in 10 minutes.
No.
No,
It's funny because in Michigan, which I'm sure it's the
Yeah.
same, it was like how I would gauge how long it would take is how many miles.
exactly.
So it was like 50 miles and it'd take about an hour,
yeah,
like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's like Nebraska. Yeah.
15 miles, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Here it's like 15 miles, 2 hours.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Right.
You got to get to set. You need a 2-hour window.
Exactly. I'm like, why am I waking up 4 hours early?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Traffic. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we always do the try to get there early and then sit in the car and wait type of thing because you
we're
never
the same.
know.
We're not people to be late
No.
either. Like it will give me major anxiety. I'm like, I just don't like to be late
Nope,
at
you
all.
can't.
So I'd rather be early, like you said,
Yeah.
and just like sleep in the car, chill.
Just chill.
Yeah.
Want to play a game?
Do I want to play a game?
Just rapid
yeah,
fire.
let's do
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Oh, rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Oh,
We're
the pressure is on.
everything
I
about
feel like
you.
words aren't coming, so we're gonna see. Okay.
Favorite color?
Favorite color is blue.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2, Harley and Hugo. Hugo is a Pomeranian, and Harley is a Chihuahua Pug mix. They're the cutest little babies ever.
And they live here in California
Yes,
with you.
they do.
Did you get them in California?
I got Hugo. He's actually from Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I got him in Pennsylvania, but I got Harley here at Vanderpump, so we rescued her.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So did you get the other one while you were filming Dance Moms in Pennsylvania?
Kind of. It was. I think it. It is a long story.
Okay.
But we were there, and we had friends who knew of.
I'm like,
like
did you
this-
need like some distraction?
I
from,
know,
like,
right?
the
Honestly,
moodiness?
my mom's like, "Here's your therapy dog."
Why do you think we have Momo?
Yeah, exactly. And
Yep.
he really is. He's my baby because I wanted a dog for forever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so yeah.
So
it just
Hugo
kinda
and
happened.
Harley.
Hugo and Harley.
Cute. Really. And they're both boys.
No,
No.
Harley's a girl.
Oh, Harley's a girl. Cute. Really cute. Do you dress her?
No,
No?
we
Okay,
don't.
yeah.
But we just got her a new collar and like harness that's really cute. It's like
Okay.
all cheater print with
Oh,
pink on
cute.
it.
Really
Yeah,
cute.
no,
I love it.
It's very cute. We used to dress Hugo a little bit, and we got him these like onesie pajamas one time, and my brother saw it, and he was like, "That's just cruel," and he took it off of him. So we just really haven't done anything since because
Yes.
he really got hurt. So
That's funny. Did you see Buddy today in his Chick-fil-A t-shirt?
Chick-fil-A t-shirt
Yes.
really brought me a lot of joy. Honestly.
Buddy gets to wear like JoJo clothes,
Oh my
Chick-fil-A
God, it's
clothes,
so
whatever.
cute.
You know how you get stuff in the mail from
You
people.
have to. He needs to have a rhinestone
Yeah.
shirt, which I'm sure he already does.
He just gets it all. He just
I
wears
love
it.
it.
He doesn't care.
These dogs don't know what life they're living, honestly. It's like,
They're pretty
wow,
lucky.
They're
Yeah.
pretty lucky.
Yes, they won the doggy
Amazing.
lottery.
Right?
Yeah.
Honestly.
What's your favorite fast food
Favorite fast food?
place to go?
I don't really go to fast food that much, but I do love Chick-fil-A, honestly.
Do you?
So
Good
I'll
choice.
say,
Yeah.
I'll say Chick-fil-A.
You'll say Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is
Okay.
good. Those nuggets are good.
They are good.
They are good.
Do you like a sauce?
I'm a barbecue sauce kind of
Nice.
person,
Yeah.
but I don't even know if they have barbecue sauce. I don't know what
I don't
sauce I
know
normally
either.
get.
Okay. It's okay. You don't
That's
have to
an
know.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
What? Oh, I know. I actually probably, yeah, that's true. I have a barbecue sauce obsession, but I have this one that I just love.
Okay.
And yeah, and so that's what I use on every.
Well, which one is it?
To be honest with you, I don't even know what the brand is. It's just this white bottle.
That's why you still live at home. So your mom can make sure you have barbecue
I know
sauce.
exactly what it looks like,
Uh-huh.
but the thing that's like, you look at the big lettering
Uh-huh.
and it says like smoky on it.
Okay.
So it doesn't even it's
You're
the
so
flavor.
cute. Okay,
but
it's the flavor. All right.
it's really great, and I wish I could let y'all know, but honestly, I'm just keeping it a secret so it doesn't go off the shelf. Because
You know, I always tell people what to buy, and then they go to Amazon and buy it, and I
know.
can't buy it. Yes.
I have this coffee place by me, and I'm like, I kept telling people about it, and then it got so busy, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep this one to myself. I
Which
really
one
like
is
this
it?
one. What are you trying to do to me? I see. It's really good though.
Is it?
It's really
What's
good.
it called again?
She's trying to get it. It's called House Roots. It's amazing.
Oh, House Roots. Okay.
Amazing.
JoJo goes to one over there, but it's not that one. It's just like a girl's name. Which one did the Her and Beth Ann go to? I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
Oh, Priscilla's?
Priscilla's.
Oh,
That's where they go.
Priscilla's.
Yeah. I was thinking you were going to say Priscilla's.
Yeah. We used to go to Priscilla's all the time. Because we live in Granada Hills. So that's closer to us. But Priscilla's is so cute. We go there sometimes and just like.
What's your coffee order?
What's my coffee order? They have a sweet latte. And it's just the espresso. I get it with oat milk. And then they use agave, but they like put it in a little shaker and shake it. But their coffee is just amazing.
Okay.
That's what I get.
But
at Priscilla's, I get the blueberry Swiss.
That's what they go for, the blueberry coffee.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a blueberry muffin with coffee.
We're going to have to go there.
Yes.
Before or after the hike?
Right.
Okay.
Before the hike.
Okay.
After the sushi.
Okay.
So we'll go egg rolls, sushi, coffee, hike, Mexican food. Movie.
Tall girl. Okay.
It is a packed day.
Tall girl, dance bloopers.
Okay. I don't think I've heard of this packed schedule all 2020. So,
right.
You know,
we're going to just knock it out in one day.
We're going to get back on that train.
We got this. All right. Favorite candy?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Oh, good choice. Very good choice.
Yes. Or this is a weird one, but I love York peppermint patties.
You do?
I do.
I've never tried one.
Bring those
Isn't
for the
that
hike.
weird? I'll bring them in my backpack for
All
the
of
hike.
the candy that you guys have everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Never tried it.
Do
Never.
you like mint?
I sure do. Yeah.
You gotta
Tonight,
try it.
I'm gonna
and
go get
honestly, it kind of makes me feel like it's like not as terrible for you. You know, because you're like it's kind of like a mint.
Yeah.
Or gum.
Yeah.
It's so good.
All right.
It's really good.
I'm gonna try it.
Yay. That makes me happy.
I got you.
You need to document
I will.
first.
I will definitely do it.
Patty.
Yes.
And you got to do it like the commercial. You got to like, you know what I'm talking about? I used to watch them all the time. Right? And then their eyes.
We got this. We're going to do this. We'll make a TikTok.
Like, York, if you're casting your next commercial,
we're ready.
We're ready. Both of us together. Ready?
We got this. We got this. All right. Your favorite reality TV show?
Ooh. That's hard.
Do you want to do scripted TV?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think. What do I watch that's reality? I actually do like real estate shows. Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Those are good, like Selling on Sunset.
I
Those kind of
love
things.
that. Yeah, that's a really good show.
I find those really fascinating.
And
Especially
you
in
live
LA.
here now.
Yeah. Like that house is here.
Yes.
Wow. It's
right?
it's insane.
Yeah.
What people can do with houses.
It's unreal.
And the amount of money that is here is just mind blowing.
Where does it come from? It's unreal.
It's insane. Like I just remember in Michigan being walking or being on the lake and be like, that's an $1 million home. And it's this mansion.
Yeah.
Right? And then I come here and they're like, that's an $1 million home. And I'm like, it's
sure?
1 bedroom.
Yeah. Or you'll be like, it's a lot.
Right.
Like,
No,
yeah.
exactly. I was looking at lots in Malibu and it's like $2.3 million. I'm like, so we could camp. We'll get a tent.
We got this.
And a little sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, it'll be
$2.3 million.
Yes.
We could see the ocean now. So,
We don't need a house.
It's just, who needs a house?
We could do this. Yeah.
Exactly.
It'd be kind of fun.
It would be kind of fun. I do like to camp, so that would be fun.
You could vlog it.
Yeah.
The world would go crazy.
Exactly. It's like
we bought a lot.
It's my own not naked and afraid, unnaked and afraid,
clothed and okay.
Clothed and okay. That is my new favorite reality show. Thank you very much.
Netflix, are you listening? Okay.
She's clothed and okay.
Okay. Living in Malibu on the beach. In her $2.5 million launch.
Right?
And her sleeping bag.
Exactly. That's all you need.
So good. So good. Because you can Postmates food.
This is true.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
All I need is Chick-fil-A and my barbecue sauce.
Yeah. You're good to go.
Smoky whatever. I don't know what it is.
Favorite singer? Or band? Or
I love Julia Michaels. She's probably one of my favorites. I'm huge on singer-songwriters and have really, with writing my music, have gotten into that. And she's just so incredibly talented. And her music's incredible, but also the stuff that she writes for artists is
good.
amazing.
Good.
So
Yes. Julia Michaels. I don't know who she is.
You don't know who she is?
I know.
If the world was ending,
God,
issues.
No.
You know.
Do I know? I just
Sing a little bit for us. Maybe it'll jog her memory.
Cause I got issues, you got them too. So give them more to me, and I'll give mine to you. No? Or if the world was ending, you'd come over, you'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be... Nope, she's not getting it. Okay.
No, but you can keep singing. I'm just enjoying it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. I'm like,
Well done.
on the spot, thank you very much. I'm like, let's warm up, vocal warm-ups. Let's go. Just kidding.
It was brilliant. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Ooh, that's hard. Honestly, right now, I'm obsessed with Julia Roberts. So I would say Pretty Woman or My Best Friend's Wedding or Erin Brockovich. All of those movies are incredible.
So good.
She's one of my favorite people ever.
Oh, I love her. When she's like,
love
what
her.
are you looking at, Krispy Kreme? It's the best line of that
She's the
movie.
best.
I love her.
I love her so much. She's
So
incredible.
good. So good. And she's
So
like,
good.
big mistake. Huge. Do you feel like saying that
Why
to some
didn't
people?
you book that movie? That was great.
I mean,
Honestly,
I don't know.
Julia Roberts.
Favorite Broadway show? You want to talk about Broadway a little bit?
Broadway show. I loved Wicked. It was my first Broadway show, and my mom and I actually did the lottery, but got 2 front row tickets.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was probably one of my favorite Broadway experiences.
Wow.
Incredible.
Oh, that show is so
Incredible. Like, we literally passed our phone down to the orchestra, and they took a picture of us because we were so close.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was amazing.
so good. I love it. I love it so much.
But honestly, when I see Sabrina in Mean Girls, I'll probably say that. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, I know her.
Yes,
She's
yes.
going to be so good.
Yes,
I'm
so
very
good. I
excited.
feel so bad that it closed. Like all that
know.
work.
All of that work. She was there for like, I don't know, over a month just rehearsing and learning everything, and then did 2 shows and then had to come back. So
So sad. Hopefully it just goes back and everything can be back
I
to normal,
know.
and because everyone wants to go to see these
Exactly.
shows and see these people. And
that's what artists are in a really difficult spot
Yeah.
right now. But it's funny because all we're enjoying in quarantine is art. You
Yeah,
know, I mean,
and
even when
TV,
Hamilton
yeah.
came out and all of that, you know.
Are you a
that's what
Hamilton fan?
Oh, I'm a huge
Are
Hamilton
you?
fan.
Yeah.
I mean, also when you get to watch it on a screen and you realize like the close-ups and how good they are at acting, and it's just because you don't really get to see their acting as much.
Yeah.
You obviously hear their voices and it's incredible, but just seeing that close-up and their talent is just
So
It's
good.
mind-blowing.
So many brilliant people.
brilliant, like geniuses. Yeah,
They'll be back.
they'll be
We
back.
just have to stay positive.
Yeah,
they'll
they
be
will.
back.
Oh,
They'll be
it's
back.
Definitely be back, and
They'll
I will
be
be
back.
watching it live.
Favorite makeup brand?
Makeup brand. Ooh, let's see. I really like Glossier stuff. I'm a very like
Ooh, yeah.
minimalist.
You are a minimalist.
I am.
Okay.
I actually put on makeup today. Oh wow!
thank you.
That's surprising. I was like, wait, I forgot how to do this. And,
Aw.
okay. But I have to be honest. I do use a lot of Maybelline products because I just
yeah.
love their stuff. I have not found a better mascara in my life.
I love that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm also simple. I'm like
Yeah.
drugstore makeup is great.
It's perfect.
I do love that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So
I love
Yeah.
that. I love Target. I
Right?
love everything about
Yeah, you
Target
can-
and Walmart.
exactly.
Like, yeah.
CVS is
Can't
all,
beat it.
it's all
Yeah,
good.
It's all good.
And
Yes.
it's open.
Most famous contact in your phone.
Oh, gee. Ooh. JoJo? I'm just kidding. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it might be Sabrina. It might be JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I
Those are
would say
good
so.
ones. Yeah, those are really good ones.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more question for you.
Okay.
What's your dream job?
My dream
If you could leave here
job.
today and get the call, what would it be?
Oh, I mean, I just want to make films. I mean, I love acting and making films that are important. But I also think, you know, just making an impact on people. You know, I always want to have a voice and always want to be a
Purpose.
positive influence. And I think the world really needs that right now.
You do. Yeah, and you do. You have a good purpose.
Thank you.
It's very good.
Thank you.
Very good. So more films. That's the
More
dream
films,
job.
Yeah, I just love it. And honestly, like, it's really nice because some things that I'm working on now, you know, they bring in dance and singing. And so
Yeah.
it's like I get to do everything that I'd love to do within, you know, acting and telling a story through somebody else's, you know, eyes, which is really interesting.
We have a saying in my house. If you speak it, it comes true.
Manifesting.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
Honestly, that's why Tall Girl was the most insane experience because I would normally be so nervous for auditions, and I was, But I felt this thing every single time I walked into the room. It was like everything was just, I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. Like it's just when it feels right. And I think, honestly, we manifested that one. Because the crazy thing is that Tall Girl, the script had been in was written 10 years ago.
Wow.
So it was actually at Disney for some time and just made it to Netflix. So when they started casting, it was a 16-year-old and I was 16. And I was like, this is, if it would have come a year earlier or later, you never know. So
it wouldn't have been the same. Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It was totally meant to be.
I'm like, hang in there, be a good person, put the work in because it will happen and it'll happen at the right time when you're ready for it always.
Yeah. So let's close it with advice for young dancers, young girls.
I feel like that would be it. I've had so many people in my life tell me that it's close to impossible and that you can't do it. And if you truly love it and you couldn't see a life without doing it, then go for it and don't let anyone stop you and put the work in, because I think that's something that we've lost a little bit is work ethic, and that goes so much further than you would think. Put the work in, be a kind, good human being, and you will get what you deserve, and it'll happen.
That's absolutely perfect. Yes, thank you. You guys, thank you so much for watching my podcast. And for all things Ava, go follow her on Instagram. And make sure you watch Tall Girl over and over and over because it's so adorable. If you haven't seen it yet, moms, daughters, you got to watch it with each other. If you're bored and you need some great entertainment, go watch some old Dance Moms. I mean, they're all over. Go just YouTube Ava and you'll see it all. Yes, but you guys, thank you so much for watching this podcast. And remember, the most important thing is love your life. And that's the most important thing you can do every single day is love your life. And if you want to do some shopping online, go check out my merch store at JocelynSiwaShop.com. Don't forget that too. Love you guys so much.
Rhinestone everything you own.
Yes, rhinestone everything you own.
It just makes you so much happier.
It does. I agree.
I see why you do it now.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so happy you were here.
Me too.
Thank you. All right, you guys. Peace out. Bye.
Peace.